أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد أولي الأمر الذين فرضت علينا طاعتهم ورفعنا بذلك منزلتهم. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today I will just talk about Mu'anatul Absar, the word Mu'anatul Absar which Imam Ali alayhi salam used in his saying number 281 of Nahjul Balagha. Then I will talk about the verses of Quran, whether they talk about the Mu'anatul Absar, which means analytical visualization. Does Quran talk about that? Then I will continue. The point is, the word Mu'anatul Absar, visual analysis or analytical visualization, is very specific to Imam Ali, specific to Nahjul Balagha. No other book you will find this word. The erstwhile book, no other erstwhile book, the old books, classical books, you will not find this word. Even the dhyana concept of Yoga Sutra in Upanishads talk about dhyana, which means paying attention simply. But in the explanation, the analytical visualizations comes in. Same is with pragya. Pragya doesn't mean analytical visualization, nor dhyana means analytical visualization. But in the explanation, the visual analysis or visual conceptualization comes into explanation. But with regard to Imam Ali, he has used the word analytical visualization, which is very specific to him. For example, the Quran also says the word absar, basara, which means seeing with mind, and ruya means seeing with eyes, and nazara also means seeing with eyes. The Quran says La tudrikuhul absaru wa huwa yudrikul absar wa huwa al-latiful khabir. Vision cannot grasp him, but he grasps the vision, and he is very subtle and aware. This is the verses of the Quran. Quran says that nobody can visualize God. God doesn't come into vision. For example, a man asked Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam, can I visualize God? Can I imagine God? So he said, visualize a thing which you cannot visualize. So God, He gave you the strength of visualization. So how can He come into visualization? That's the point. So now let us see which verses of the Quran directly or indirectly talks about visual analysis or analytical visualization, which is akin to the thought experiment of Einstein. The verses 190 and 191 of Al Imran. I will recite and I will translate. Then you will come to know whether Quran talks about visual analysis or not. The verses goes like this. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. The verses 190 of Surah Al Imran goes like this. Inna fi khalqis samawati wal ardi wa ikhtilafil layli wan nahar la ayatin lil ulil albab. Definitely in the creation of the heaven and the earth and in the alternation of night and the day are signs for those who have understanding. Those who have understanding, Quran is telling, they ponder over the creation of the heaven and earth, and they ponder over the alternation of night and the day, and they reach God. Sign is something which guides you towards something. So the next verse says about God. So this verses is telling 190 that intelligent are only those who reach God by pondering over the creation of the universe and its phenomena. The next verse 191 continues. Allah, who are those who are the intelligent? Ulil albab. Those who are the intelligent ones, they are allazina yazkuruna Allah qiyaman wa qu'udan ala junubihim. The intelligent ones are those who remember God. Yazkuruna Allah. Zikr, they do zikr. They remember God. Standing, sitting, and changing their sides. Whenever they are sleeping, they are always thinking about God, God, God. They are remembering God because they are pondering over the creation of the universe. They are thinking. So I think this is visual analysis. They are reaching God by thinking over the creation of the universe. Indirectly, Quran is telling about visual analysis. Right? Now the next verse says, وَيَتَفَكَّرُونَ not allazina yaskuruna Allah qiyaman wa qu'udan wa ala junubihim, changing on the sides. Then وَيَتَفَكَّرُونَ فِي خَلْقِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ, they ponder over, they think. Here yatafakkuruna, the word yatafakkaruna which Imam Ali used, has come into play. The word yatafakkaruna means thinking. Right? So وَيَتَفَكَّرُونَ فِي خَلْقِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ, they ponder, they think, they do visual analysis on the creation of the heaven and earth. Why I am translating thinking as visual analysis? Because they are reaching a conclusion after pondering. What is the conclusion? They are telling, La Rabbana ma khalaqta hadha batilan. This is the conclusion. They have analyzed and they have reached a conclusion. After pondering over the creation of the heaven and earth, these intelligent ones, they are telling that Rabbana ma khalaqta hadha batilan. Oh God, you have not created this huge universe in vain, on falsehood. You have made this on truth. There is another verse which says that in the Quran, we say that we have created the heaven and earth with the truth. Bil haqq, the word is there. Then, faqigina azabanna, and save us from the hell. So, who are the intelligent ones? According to Quran, the intelligent ones are those who ponder over the creation of the heaven and earth and the alternation of day and night, and they reach God. Then they remember God sitting, standing and changing the sides, and they ponder over the creation of the heaven and earth, right? And they know that the heaven and earth has not been made on falsehood, and they want God to save them from the hell. Means this concept, this thing will ultimately save you from hell. Likewise, so Quran is telling that those who don't do this, they might be praying day and night, they might be doing fasting and all, but they are not pondering over the creation of the heaven and earth, etc. Quran is telling they are not intelligent. They are stupid. So you can, there is in the commentary of these verses, Imam Baqir alayhi salam, in Tafsir Burhan and Tafsir Ayashi, he said that fasting and praying, fasting the whole day and praying day and night is not worship. It is not the real worship. The real worship is pondering, thinking. So there are many hadiths which say that 1 minute's thinking is equivalent to 70 years worship. This hadith is there. So pondering, what pondering? Pondering means not that kind of pondering which the animals do. They think about the food always 24/7, and how to get food, how to select a spouse for mating. All this is also thinking. You want to achieve your desire, fulfill your desire, for that you are thinking. But this kind of thinking Quran is not talking about. Quran is telling, if you are doing all those things, you are thinking for money, you are thinking for a spouse, your spouse, or thinking for raising your children, and for that you are gaining knowledge. That kind of knowledge Quran is not talking about. That is not knowledge at all. Because even the Upanishad, Isha Upanishad, it says that knowledge is two types. One is avidya and vidya. Avidya is this materialistic knowledge, the scientific knowledge. This is called avidya, it is non-knowledge. It becomes vidya only when the hidden become manifest. God. When your knowledge is related to God, when the hidden become manifest because of whatever knowledge you're gaining, then that is vidya. Otherwise, it is non-knowledge. Whatever scientific development we have achieved, the huge compendium of knowledge which we have now, the scientific knowledge, it is non-knowledge because it is not manifesting the hidden to you. To me, at least, it is manifesting. My faith is increasing day and night because of these things. Right? So the point is, we have to ponder over the creation of the heaven and earth. We have to do visual analysis, analytical visualization, and we have to get out of the daily routine of just running after gaining knowledge for money, etc., etc. So I'll stop here, and later on I will continue with the third episode. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.